allocation. The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone. So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl, take a fine ass home, and that's real. Stop teasing me, stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me, leaving me. We got sticks in the club illegally. Got the whole six side, they believe in me. We got members east of the DVP. We got members west on 401. We got a lock on the game, but there's more to come. You gotta pop that ass till the morning come. You want shots for the girl, then order some. Who's calling it? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who?
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake and dance in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah.
Is that your bestie? I'ma ice over y'all like Gretzky. I'ma like bless me, hit the dance floor, get nasty, impress me.
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake and dance in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah.
Is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me, hit the dance floor, get nasty, impress me.
Yo, how's it going, guys? We're going to be talking about PURE Sorc, specifically PURE Mag Sorc, which is what I've always played, right? And for a very long time, I gave into subclassing thinking that there was no way to play PURE Sorc. But I'm happy to tell you guys that I figured it out, and I think you can too. The build I'm going to show you is extremely hard to play, if I'm just being honest. And I only say it's really hard to play because there's way better meta subclass builds out there that are way easier to play that require very little effort, where a lot of the sets do all of your damage. This build requires a lot more understanding how to play the Mag Sorc play style. And so I'm going to jump into the build. We're going to go over the sets that I'm running and different ways to play it in open world, in dueling, some flex skills that you can change out and play it to your liking. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is I'm using an add-on called Superstar. And for those who aren't familiar with it, it shows my entire build, every little individual piece of it. And so we're going to go over it together. I'm a Breton Sorcerer. On my front bar, I'm running Crystal Frag, which is my main proc damage. While it's slotted on either bar, casting a non-ultimate ability has a 33% chance of causing the next Crystal Frag to be an instant cast. Next, I'm running Revealing Flare. Why am I running Revealing Flare? Well, because it's going to give me major protection on my front bar, while my Mythic, Monomyth, is giving me major protection on my back bar. So I'm actually getting major protection on both front and back bar. And I'm also running Bound Ornaments. Bound Ornaments is going to give you a major savagery buff, which before we had to run Inner Light, so this kind of opens up another ability slot. This is also my spammable, which it stacks up pretty quickly, but I'm no longer using like LE, weapon, or any other spammables. Instead, I'm just using Bound Ornaments. Healing Soul is my main spammable heal. It's going to grant you healing, obviously, as well as restore magicka and stamina, and grant you major vitality for 10 seconds, increasing your healing received. And then this is kind of a flex stun, depending on if you're dueling or if you're in open world. I really like Defensive Rune. And so Defensive Rune is in the Dark Magic skill line. You'll see me using this a lot in my duels where I activate it and then it'll stun somebody when their CC immunity goes off. So it's pretty great. But the most common stun used by Sorcs is Streak, which Streak does work in this build. It actually works great because you can streak behind somebody, stun them, and then land a Dawnbreaker and any other extra damage you want to throw out. Dawnbreaker is also my ultimate ability. By running Dawnbreaker, by the way, you get a passive in the Fighter Guild skill tree called Slayer. It's just going to increase your damage by 3% while having it slotted. So All right, now we're going to talk about the back bar. So on the back bar, I'm running Hurricane, which is going to give you your major resolve, but it's also going to give you minor expedition. So 2 great buffs. It also does damage, and it increases that damage over time while the ability is going. Next, we have Haunting Curse. This is a love-hate relationship. I honestly think Haunting Curse is one of my favorite abilities in the game. I hate that it can get cleansed, and it gets cleansed so easily. Pure Sorc would be even more meta and more broken if Haunting Curse was not cleansable. But it is, so you constantly have to up it. Even if your burst doesn't go through, you have to up it again, reset your burst, and you'll see me constantly do that in videos. Sus is going to give you your major breach. It's also going to afflict your enemy with a status effect, whether it's burning, chilled, or the concussion status effect, which all give different type of additional damage depending on the status effect. Resolving Vigor. This is a great heal that you can have going at any time. You just pop it whenever you need it, or if you want to pop it when you anticipate a burst coming your way. It's going to heal you over 5 seconds. It's a huge heal, and then it's also going to grant you minor resolve, increasing your physical and spell resistances even further. So now you're getting major and minor resolve, and you're also getting, this is going to get buffed by your healing soul. So this heal is going to be even bigger than what it's showing. Finally, we have Crit Surge. It's going to give you your major brutality and sorcery buff, increasing your weapon damage by 20% for 30 seconds. It's also going to heal you every 1 second whenever you do critical damage. And then on the back bar, we're also running Temporal Guard. This is a hilarious ability to use in open world where you can constantly get away from Zergs, but it also is going to give you minor protection on your back bar. So now we have major and minor protection on the back bar. All right, now going into the abilities, we are running Roxa as a monster set. Now, depending on what you're doing, if you're dueling, Roxas is still great, but if you want to have a little bit more damage, you can try out Kajalnirs or Gerals. You can also run Bloodspawn for more resistances, as well as more recoveries, but I like Roxas. It's not putting out as much damage, but oftentimes what I noticed, especially in open world and in dueling, I was losing simply because I was running out of resources more than anything. Outside of that one build that'll just one-shot you with the in-cap into the Kajalnir into the Merciless Resolve. That one, it's kind of hard to get away from that one. Anyways, but Roxa, in most cases, whether I'm dueling or in open world, it is a really great monster set. It's gonna give you a line item of stamina, magicka, and health recovery. So each second you are in combat, you gain a stack of dark light, up to 30 stacks. This is going to add up to 240, plus you're also getting the set base. So you're getting a total of 310 recoveries by running dark light, and you get the full recoveries after about 30 seconds of fighting. So why are we not running Wretched Vitality? The reason I chose Roxa over Wretched Vitality is because it allows me to put on a more offensive set. And in this case, I'm running Oak Fathers. There's several other ways to run this build and get damage from different ways, whether you want to try like Nolarka, or you want to run Rally Wretched, or you want to run like Snake in the Stars. There's several different ways you can run to get extra damage. This is just the way I've chosen to run it. There are other people who are running Chudan with Rally Wretched, or they're running Kajalnir with Rally Wretched, or Roxas with front bar Rally and back bar Snake in the Stars. I've just chosen to highlight this build today because this is the one that I'm using in open world and dueling, and it works well for me. All right, the next set is Trainee. It's a reinforced heavy chest. I'm stacking mag, and then I'm running Oak Fathers as my third set. Oak Fathers is going to give you 3 line items of damage, and then on the 5th line item, it's going to give you offensive penetration for each major buff that enemy has, as well as it's going to give you 20 weapon and spell damage against enemies for each minor buff they have active. So that's going to give you a lot of extra penetration and damage, which is going to also increase all of the tooltips of pretty much everything up here. Finally, we're also running Rallying Cry. So Rallying Cry is on the back bar. That's where you're going to proc your heal, Resolving Vigor, to proc Rallying Cry, which is going to give you a ton of crit resistance. We are in a crazy crit meta right now. So running a lot of Rallying Cry plus extra impen is really helpful to not get one shot by a lot of those in-cap Bowie users. So I could not possibly survive without Rallying Cry in this meta right now. It's a necessity in pretty much every build you put together. And then we also have Monomyth. It's an infused Monomyth ring with weapon damage. While in combat, you're going to gain Major Force, which is going to give you more crit damage, as well as Minor Berserk. That's why we're not running Darkdeal anymore. And why would we want to run Darkdeal? That's just going to allow us to get stunned easier. It's also going to apply Minor Vulnerability to ourselves, which is a debuff to ourselves. On the back bar, while you're in combat, you're going to gain Major Protection, Minor Vitality. So now you have Major and Minor Vitality on the back bar as long as you proc Healing Soul. And then you're also going to apply Minor Timidity to yourself, which you don't really notice. It's basically a debuff against you that's going to take a little bit of ult away. Now I'm just going to go through each piece just so you can see all of them real quickly. All the different traits and the enchants. Feel free to pause. I am running a Lightning Staff of Oak Fathers that's sharpened with shock damage. I also sometimes put on a poison called Escapist Poisons on here if I really want to mess with people. I love Escapist Poisons with Rune Cage right now because people run out of stamina really quickly because Rune Cage is basically stunning them on cooldown. And then finally, back bar is Rallying Cry, infused weapon damage, Ice Staff. Stats, by the way, we have 54 points in mag and 10 points in HP. On the CP trees, we're running Fighting Finesse, Wrathful Strikes, Deadly Aim, Master at Arms. You could, if you're struggling, go ahead and slot Ironclad and one other defensive CP if you want to not get one shot as easier. On the fitness CP tree, I'm running Pain's Refuge, Juggernaut, Sustained by Suffering, and Survival Instincts. And then this doesn't really matter, the green tree. These are the proof that I'm not subclassing. I'm all three is Sorcerer skill lines. And then finally, like I said, we've got the Scribing skill, Healing Soul right here. All right, so that is the build. With that being said, I'm gonna show some last open world clips and just kind of do a tutorial on how I play Mag Sorc. So feel free to watch that full thing and let me know if you have any questions or if you want to come practice and duel me. I'm always in Stormhaven, and I'd be more than happy to help anybody with their builds. So enjoy the rest of the content and have a good day.
Focus, started taking me. One day I want to baby.